This is Marty, and I'm just recording this quick video to recap the use case that was demoed at the Boston Developer Group last week. So the title was Better Together with Heroku Connect, and it's really about integrating Heroku and Salesforce using Heroku Connect. And my name is Marty Chang, consultant with Solom Consulting. I'm just going to drill pretty much down to the live demo section, and the slide that I used was outlining a scenario that may be familiar to many people in the Salesforce realm. Titled it Wheelies, called Wheelies scenario. Imagine that you have a car rental company fleet of million vehicles, so really large volume, and all of these vehicles are capable of transmitting data wirelessly to your internal systems for tracking purposes. Let's just imagine that all of that data is coming in every 30 seconds. You've got GPS coordinates and you've got information about the vehicle's health status. So what we really want in Salesforce is we want this current vehicle status reflected so that we can run CRM workflows. So that includes things like proactively reaching out to customers and sending notifications to customer service reps and support techs. Now the real challenge here is that based on the volume here, we really don't want all these vehicles to be pinging Salesforce directly because we would quickly exceed the API limits and because Salesforce isn't designed to handle that volume of transactions. So Heroku Connect actually steps into a very nice use case here to be able to let us aggregate, millions upon millions beyond what Salesforce is capable of aggregating, and then only sending the relevant information back to Salesforce. What that really means is, let me just show you in the context of this vehicle. I've set up a Heroku demo site that will allow me to enter data. So let me just go ahead and pull that up. This data, I'm just going to simulate entry as if it was an actual vehicle sending this information over. So it's going to include, every time I pull this open, hopefully it'll load soon, is to let me enter in the car number. So these are self-identifying car numbers. Let's just say we have a latitude and a longitude. This is used to know your location. Let's just say status is normal, and that's good. So that's kind of like the baseline. Imagine the vehicle is just coming out of the factory. And what happens is as you're actually able to update these in Salesforce, so this is C10006, you see this is its status, everything looks fine. What I really just want to show is the fact that if I go and I enter new information here, C10006, let's say 51, status is unhealthy. So two things should happen here. One is if I'm actually looking at the sequence of events here, the car actually moved and the status also changed. So there are actually two changes here. And in Salesforce, we would expect that to be reflected here in this status and the moving checkbox. So if I check Heroku Connect as I'm logged in, ideally I should be able to see, let's go summarize by hour maybe. Actually, I haven't quite figured out why exactly this isn't working as expected yet, but this should show me that I have data going back and forth from Heroku to Salesforce. And you can see how my sync is set up. Let's just see if the change propagated. And you can see actually it did come over, so that's actually great. So I'm not sure why my activity isn't showing, but at least I can see that the data in Salesforce was updated correctly based on the changes that I made to Heroku. And that's really it, but it's a really powerful demo, I hope, that showcases the power of Heroku Connect to enable large volumes of data to be integrated from devices out in the field in Salesforce proper to facilitate CRM. Thank you for your time, and I hope the video was helpful.